If you're new to EFT, you may be struggling to get EFT to work for you, and I know that people will say EFT doesn't work. In this video, I want to give you the reasons why EFT doesn't work, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons that you really need to take notice of because you may be doing one or more of these 3 things. But before I do, hi, I'm Sandra Inman, author of Tapping into Abundance, using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. And if you want to do just that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. And if you want to get hold of that book, it's in the description field below this video. It's you can get it on Amazon for Kindle or the hard copy. Okay, 3 reasons why EFT isn't working. The first one is you're not doing it. It sounds probably pretty silly, but it's the truth. A lot of people know how to use EFT, but they don't actually use EFT. They forget. So maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're somebody who is struggling with stuff and you forget to tap. You forget that it's just tapping that you need to do to actually start the ball rolling towards feeling better. A lot of the time you may get caught up in what's going on for you emotionally and you just forget to tap. You forget you've got the skill to tap. It happens to all of us. I have been guilty of this myself, of not tapping and then wondering why I worked my way into some sort of emotional thing, and I realized if I had have tapped then it wouldn't have got this far. So tap, tap all the time. If you need to tap all of the time, that is what it's for. So that's probably one of the main reasons why EFT doesn't work, is because you're not actually doing the tapping itself. Second, when you're tapping on something, you're going to have a lot of different things come up through the tapping sometimes, and they're called aspects. So you may tap through feelings of anxiety, for example, and then a memory will come while you're doing the tapping. You need to write that down, because anything that comes up in your thoughts, in your feelings, in your sensations or memories while you're tapping on something is something your subconscious is bringing up to your attention that you also need to tap on. And these are called the aspects. So you may tap on anxiety and then all of a sudden a childhood memory comes up. Tap on the childhood memory. See what emotions come up, and other emotions may come up. You tap on whatever those emotions that come up. So it's like you're peeling an onion when you're tapping. You're going from whatever comes up because your subconscious mind is guiding you as to what needs to be tapped on next. It is a layer of things that you do when you're tapping. It's not just one thing. Anxiety is a very broad topic. It's being caused by a lot of things probably underneath the surface. So if you're tapping on an incident that's happened that's caused anxiety, you may be tapping on that incident, but that may lead you somewhere else. That's from the past where you experienced something similar, or you learned something about yourself that day back in your childhood that's causing you to react to certain situations by becoming anxious or worried or hypervigilant or catastrophizing. So you see where all these things can link, and you tap on all of them. So EFT can be a lot more complex than what it seems to be when you're watching YouTube videos. Because watching a YouTube video and tapping along isn't going to get you connecting to those aspects. It's only going to get you connecting to the first thing that you've presented with when you've come to the video. So that's the second thing that you need to be aware of. Now the third thing that I've written down here is that you need to be very thorough and specific when it comes to your tapping. You want to tap on the exact thoughts, the exact words, and the exact feelings in your body. When it comes to emotion, you're going to feel it in your body somewhere. So when you're tapping on anxiety, where are you feeling it? Are you feeling nausea in your stomach? Are you feeling tightness in the chest? Are you feeling tension in the neck? What are you feeling in your body as you're tapping? What thoughts are going on inside your head? And write these down. After every tapping round, write down anything that's come up, anything new that's come up, write it down. It is a part of being thorough, and it's also a good record for you to see, because what will happen is when you do finally tap through something and you've let it go, you actually forget what it felt like to have it in the first place. So you'll totally forget what it was like to even really be that way, because you're no longer experiencing that in your body. So when you keep a record of your tapping, you can look back and see how you've progressed as well. And so you can see that tapping has worked. It's just, it's not working as fast as you think it should. It's not like a phobia where you can do a tapping session and you may no longer have that fear of heights. When it comes to things like anxiety or shame or past traumas, big T traumas, little t traumas, it's going to take more than one tapping session to deal with it. So understand it's a process and it does take time. It's not a quick fix. Tapping is not a quick fix. I know that it's being promoted as a quick fix. It is not a quick fix. It may be quicker than a lot more of the old-fashioned methods of dealing with these things, but it's not like a 5-minute fix. It can happen sometimes in 5 minutes if it's a small phobia, but generally speaking, it takes more than one session. So they're the 3 things that you need to take into consideration. And I'm also going to give you a bonus one as well. This is where you may be giving up too soon. And that's probably what the main problem is the bonus. You're giving up too soon. You're expecting EFT to work in 3 minutes, and it's not going to work in 3 minutes. You think that watching a video on YouTube is going to solve all of your lifelong problems. It's not. You think that watching a whole lot of videos on YouTube and tapping to all the videos is going to solve all of your deep-rooted shame issues or anxiety issues. It's not. It's a process and it takes time. And generally speaking, and I'm not just saying this because I work one-to-one with people, it's been my own experience too. And I do a lot of tapping on my own, but I have also had to work with other people. So it's a process, and don't give up too soon. And if you only have the videos to tap with because you can't tap with another person, then just keep tapping, learn all you can about EFT so that you can guide yourself through the process. Buy books, read, watch videos, even learn to be a practitioner yourself. Doesn't have to cost a lot of money if you know where to go to learn tapping for yourself. It is a very, very useful skill. But of course, if you want to book a session with me, I like to speak to you before we work together. So book a free clarity session with me, and we'll have a chat and see whether this is something that you really want to do and whether this will be helpful for you. If you do book a free session, make sure that if you have to cancel it, that you let me know that you have to cancel it so that that frees up space for somebody else who needs that same appointment. The link to my booking is in the description field below this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm Sandra Inman. I'll see you on the next video.